What's going on, guys? My name is Steve,
And I'm Brad.
and it's week 3 of Pure. What do we got this week?
Okay, so we're going to show a gameplay video. We've got two people here that haven't really researched Destiny as much
They haven't
as
seen
we
it
have.
at all, really.
I
We
mean-
got one person that kind of knows what it is, and one person that's never seen it before at all.
Okay.
And what are they going to do?
Well, they're going to give their commentary on it.
Wonderful. And we're going to ask you the question, what is Destiny? On my left, that you can't see, is Andrew, and on my right is Sean. And let's get right into it.
Say hi, guys.
Oh, and
Hey,
at
what's
the
going
end,
on?
At the end, we'll announce our beta winners.
Okay, yeah.
Hey, what's up?
And please don't feel free to say whatever you want at
Yeah.
any given time. Tell us what you think about this game, and if it made you excited to play when you watch this video.
Because there are a lot of people out there that still don't know what it is.
Yeah, exactly, and it's definitely something that we want to try and figure out. Ooh.
I see some pretty mountains.
And not everybody's like Steve and I. Every time Bungie drops a little crumb of info, Steve and I are like crazed pigeons flapping around it. Like, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Dissecting it.
Yeah.
What do you think of the graphics?
Graphics look amazing, I gotta admit.
Yeah,
Look, you can the sunlight coming through the clouds is pretty intense.
I don't know if you like the grass is individually blowing with the wind, which is pretty awesome.
There's a lot of cars there, man. Holy shit. What was that?
If you had to guess what the name of that thing was, what would you call it?
Falcon?
No, not the ship. That guy right there.
Stalker.
It's pretty close.
Yeah,
I
it's
was going
not
to say it starts with an F.
Starts with an F.
What is this? Where does this look? What setting? Where does it look like? What planet?
I'm gonna say Mars.
That's
Awesome.
one of them. This isn't Mars. This is
This is
somewhere on
Earth.
Earth.
Yeah.
They call
World
this
of Destiny, you're a
New
legend
Russia.
in the making, a
Okay.
guardian of the last safe city on Earth. And today,
Reminds me of
we've
modern
come
day
here,
Detroit, in my
old
opinion.
Russia.
It's all like run down and stuff.
old
And I'm gonna
Russia.
meet up with some
I
of my
keep calling
friends.
it New Russia. It's old Russia. Somebody even
Close.
pointed me out. Somebody even pointed it out that I'm fucking stupid and I
It's
say New Russia.
chronologically in the opposite direction, but
Right.
it's
Yeah,
like,
Russia's really freaking big. I wish they said what part of Russia, because
Well,
Russia's
They
like
did it.
This is
old
this is
Russia.
the nice part of Russia.
Oh, well, it's probably I guess
If
yeah.
If you, ha-
This is
like
Soviet
the
Russia.
European Russia. Not
if you had to
Asian
give a name
Russia.
to this, what would you call it?
Big
The
ass wall.
The wall.
Close. It's the wall.
The wall. Not by Pink Floyd, though.
Hey, Darla,
Hey, Joe.
come on over.
I'm all geared up, ready to go.
Well, the plan is, you and me, we're gonna
What is
fight
that
through
in the
that
middle
wall,
of
meet
her
up with Josh on the other
freaking
side.
head?
It's her
I'll
helmet.
take point.
Yeah, she's a dothead.
What do you think she would be if you had to give her like a class specification?
She's probably the hunter.
That's what you're going to be, right, Warner?
We'll see.
No, you
I
can-
really
you-
don't know how the classes are 100% defined.
Wow,
now,
look at
so-
the individual. Look at the individual particles in the water like
In
glowing. That's
Destiny,
crazy.
The lighting's
There's
really
new
good in this,
words.
too.
It is really
Yeah.
insane.
So this is looking like a co-op, then, isn't it?
It's really detailed, too.
Not really hearing footsteps. These guys are pretty quiet.
Too quiet.
I think one of them's crouched, but they're also moving slow.
It might just be that the audio is low, so you
How we
can
looking?
like, talk
Getting
over it.
Okay. wait
I like
one
the way the
sec,
sunlight hits
and
off,
I'll
like,
take
all the
out my
objects, and then,
ghost.
like,
Yeah,
lights
you're
it up
really impressed by
perfectly.
the lighting, which I never really
Now
paid
listen to this
that much
voice.
attention to.
We always visit such cheerful places.
Do you recognize that voice? Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Was that the
I
midget
have
guy?
to-
Yeah.
The midget guy, yes, Peter Dinklage.
The guy from Elf?
Oh, it looks even better up here.
So this guy flies around with you and helps you complete tasks. Like he might be able to hack a
Need more
terminal
light to find a way
or
around.
light up a room. Look how crazy this is. This
Wow, that's
environment.
really good.
Now, is that just an AI or is it a guy controlling?
It's
it?
an AI. Yeah.
Okay.
Good question though. That would be kind of cool if somebody could second
Like hop
screen.
in and control the.
Like
Yeah.
my wife could sit there and be the ghost.
Oh, that'd be dope. Like a
Yeah.
companion app.
Well, they got 10 years.
Like if there was like hidden loot and stuff like that, and like the person with the companion app could like pay attention if they're using the app on their iPad
Yeah.
or whatever. iPad,
Target
'cause that's
things
the
for
only
you.
that's the only tablet they
Yeah.
want to use anyway. This is pretty dope. More lighting effects. Put your boner away, Sean.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We've got trouble. Coming back to you.
Do you hear how his voice echoes? Such
Yeah.
a good
Yeah,
effect.
I hear that too, yeah.
Like a cathedral.
More fallen. You
On
take
the
it
right.
from here.
So far, with what you've seen, what would you say this game is?
What do you mean by that?
Like what kind of game would you classify this as?
I'd say first-person shooter.
Yeah, but what elements? Like, if you walked into a store and you were looking for a specific type of game, like you could go in and like you like Red Dead Redemption or Grand Theft Auto, which is like a free open world.
Like a playground kind of thing.
Yeah, kind of. So like, would you say that this game is a free open world?
I'd say either that or it's probably more like a like an action type adventure kind of game, I guess.
Okay, so this doesn't give you the impression that the game is like completely open and you can go anywhere you want at any given time.
got him.
Not exactly. It's not like Grand Theft Auto where you can like free roam and like all that stuff. It's kind of like more like sticking to like the basic
Interesting.
storyline.
I see him.
How about you?
Well, because I did pay attention to Destiny a little bit, and I haven't seen too much gameplay, but I know
Going back
it's
to
a
you.
free world RPG, and it's also mixed with a first-person shooter, so it's got the best of both worlds.
Yeah, so like, what if we told you it was kind of
Okay,
like
here I go.
Grand Theft Auto, where you could just go and patrol
Would that make it more
in a
interesting for you?
huge area?
I think for me it would, yeah.
Mop him up.
That's awesome.
I like games where you can go out and explore stuff too.
And,
like,
and
not
that's
just-
exactly what this game is.
This
and
game
it's
is
a shame
all about that.
that when you first look at it, that you don't really get that that aspect of
But
it.
that's a confusion that's popped up with a lot
Exactly.
of people. Yeah.
Definitely something for Bungie to address. It's just
And
that
it's not just Earth. There's other planets. You can even go to the moon.
Venus, the moon, Mars.
It's all about reclaiming the solar system,
That's pretty neat.
taking back what's ours.
I didn't realize it was the whole solar system. I thought it was just
Oh, but
Earth.
like a whole bunch of the solar
Well,
system:
for now.
Earth, Mars,
Yeah.
Venus, the moon.
So this is a 10-year franchise.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
This is going to be going for 10 years. Not this particular game.
Yeah,
with Destiny.
obviously, yeah.
But, you know,
So this is like a
Well, let's
boss
hope
that they're fighting,
Bungie
yeah.
holds on to it.
they will.
Yeah,
They've got
Activision
$500
invested
million
$500 million.
invested into this.
500 million, damn.
Now this is interesting here.
Let's grab our loot.
Our loot.
The Thunderlord.
It's a weapon,
There are a
obviously.
lot of awesome weapons in Destiny.
So you can see here that it's
Thunderlord
all kinds
is
of
one of the best.
customization.
Exotic heavy
So
machine
you can
gun.
get totally
It's got a
different
sweet
armor for all
talent tree.
your characters.
The one up top,
That's pretty cool.
Rolling Thunder.
So weapons have
Explosive
talent
rounds.
trees.
Yep.
When I get that one, this gun's
Interesting,
gonna be
That's
beast.
Very.
that's something else.
Yeah, so if you really love a
Pretty
weapon,
good right out of the gate.
make it better.
Check it out.
I want that.
Yes.
That's a pretty nice
Feels
looking gun.
good. Let's see how
Okay.
it sounds. Plug your ears, Darla. Uh-huh.
What do you think
Pretty
about the
sweet.
weapon
So
set?
check out what I got. New sniper rifle.
Ah, yeah. I do like the
Pretty
long
boss.
rifle, especially when it's
Yeah,
covered
I'm sure you
I
like
do
the long
always
rifle.
enjoy
Same.
how
Better
video
than
game
yours?
characters pull guns out of their ass, though.
Yeah, so one thing that I personally don't like is that you carry 3 weapons. You get a heavy weapon, like a rocket launcher, a rifle type weapon, like a sniper rifle or a fusion rifle, and then another one which is like your SMG or hand cannon type weapon. And to me, I feel like that's too much. How do you think that affects the game?
We made it through the wall.
I think having
wow,
heavy
yeah.
weapons like a rocket launcher always on your person are unfair. It's
Right?
Unfair.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
a Titan. I'm going to be carrying it around no matter
Yeah,
what.
that, well,
I
I
feel
think
like
when you have a heavy weapon, you
Hey,
should
guys.
be sacrificing
Hey.
your.
Here's a
Other-
third person. Now, this is the
Doing
type
alright.
of character I'm
You guys
definitely
need a
playing.
big blue titan in your life?
Absolutely.
I need
Alright.
to lose something
What's
in
that thing
my
on your
life.
back?
Oh,
Like
this?
two
Here,
big
let me
blue
get that
suns.
for
I
you.
want that. That's your
See, it's
rocket
my rocket
launcher.
launcher. It was raised by wolves.
Nice.
Well, that's a lot
Awesome.
smaller than what I expected. Still,
So watch what happens. This is
What do you think of
good.
the armor so far?
it's pretty cool.
You can
Nice.
customize it. Color it.
What?
I like that
is
it's
that?
in no way generic.
That doesn't look friendly.
Look at the grass, that's insane.
So what do you think's happening here?
They're about to get attacked, I'm guessing.
It's a big boat.
Sweet, it's a
Public event.
Let's do it, guys.
So look,
What happens is at any given
We
moment
got
when
our
you're out
fight team.
out and
Follow
about,
them in.
aliens
All right,
or
go,
whoever
go,
your
right
enemy is at
behind
that moment can just attack you, and you and all the people in the area around you have to band together to, take down this attack. So you'll see anyone with a blue number above their head is an ally. So there's 5 players now in this area.
Different levels too.
Yeah, the number next to their name corresponds with their level,
So you level up.
and you'll see a bigger enemy getting dropped in.
Yeah, it's going to take all these guys strategically to take this thing down.
Except for the guy that's shooting from back here like a bitch.
He's a warlock.
That looks
No,
like
he
a-
gets in there.
He is a warlock, yeah, he'll jump in.
Reminds me of a spider tank or whatever that thing is there.
It looks
Yeah.
like
Spider.
a Halo enemy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's some high-level players.
Ah, they're 20s. This is gonna be good.
What's the leveling cap?
They haven't announced the level
Yeah.
cap yet.
I'm sure it'll.
He's down.
Light him up.
And in this, they said that you could get the level cap pretty quickly. It's more about after that, go get your good stuff, go get your loot, get your armor, get your weapons, and if they're going to be. Steve and I are going to be walking through town with like the badass armor. It's like really hard to get, and people go, "Holy crap! Look what they did!"
What's the Steve and I want to be involved in this.
Oh, you are.
So watch.
Here we go.
He's gonna
Space magic. Boom.
use space magic, which is essentially like the superpower. So he throws that purple orb of
Yeah.
power, which explodes. That
So,
gun
yeah.
like, shockingly reminds me of an AK. Yeah, so to recap, it is an open world game. You can go wherever you want at any given time. Right? It's based around armor and loot and playing with friends. Me personally, I call it an AO
Why is the city breathing
FPS, always online first-person shooter.
Out here in the wild, this is how we talk.
Almost an RPG.
Yeah, because you get to pick your race and your class.
Yep.
And your skill tree. You get to pick which, focus you
Your
want to
mission
follow.
is vital, Guardian. If you succeed, you will become legend. If you fail, this city will fall, and the last light of civilization will go out.
So based on that trailer, what are your takeaways, Sean, from the game?
I mean,
Being that you've never seen this before.
I think graphic-wise, it looks really good as far as the lighting and all that. The gameplay looks pretty interesting too. I mean, it's something I'd probably give a shot at, But
What was your biggest selling point?
I guess again, just the way it looks, just like
The overall look of the game was really cool to you. How about you, Andrew?
I think the biggest thing is that it's new.
It's
And
something
that,
different.
It's completely different than anything else that's ever come out.
And you kind of trust it because it's from Bungie and Bungie made
absolutely,
Halo and
yeah.
stuff. Did you know that? Did you know that the makers of this game made Halo?
Yeah, I was gonna say this
It looks
reminded me
very
a lot
similar.
like Halo. Yeah.
Made the good Halo.
The good Halo. It's
I'm
true.
really happy
They
with
did not
these,
make Halo 4. 343i, you suck.
I'm really happy with these reactions too, because the whole time you're going, "Wow, this game looks amazing. I really want to explore that. Look at the lighting," and it is about exploration. And then you're saying we need something new, because I will totally admit I'm a Call of Duty fanboy, and I'm getting bored of Call of Duty. I mean,
Everyone's getting bored.
I was bored of Call of Duty at Call of Duty 2.
and
to be
that's the
honest.
thing about games is that
2006.
a new game comes out and it's awesome for 2 months. You beat it, and then it slowly kind of dies out
Exactly.
over time. Bungie's totally taken on something that I feel like it's just a completely different challenge. It's, hey, we're planning on this lasting for 10 years. There's gonna be something new to do in Destiny every day. They said that.
Yeah.
I don't know what that
Wow.
means.
Yeah, they're
But they said
constantly adding content all the time. And what's coolest to me is that we saw a PvE where 3, 4, 5, 6 people are going out on the town and
That's
causing
not
a
the hard
ruckus.
stuff.
Then there's PvP. Then there's player versus player, which is like old school Halo matchmaking, where you can jump into the fray with your team of 4 and take on whoever else. We don't know exactly. We're going to find out soon.
Yeah.
But it's really cool, and it's awesome that we get to talk to you guys who haven't seen it before, which is important because you want to hear from everybody. And really quickly, let's just take a look at who won our beta codes that we gave away. We'll pull it up really quick. And give you guys a shout out, and then we'll message you on YouTube to let you know that you won. And we are going to pull it up. We're going to pick 2 names right here. Really simple. The very first one is going to be Aaron Gaspar. Aaron Gaspar commented, and Rowboat000. So these 2 guys are going to get some beta codes. We'll send you a message on YouTube.
Well,
check
a beta
your
code
inbox.
each.
Yeah. Each guy gets a beta code. Use it on whatever system you want. Hopefully you're really smart and use it on PS4.
Word.
Hey, thanks for tuning in, guys.